Hello and welcome to another episode of Tiva Drive, and this time around we are back with the Lincoln Corsair plug-in hybrid. By now this is the only plug-in in the Lincoln lineup, because the Aviator is no longer available as a plug-in hybrid. And the new Nautilus is only available as a regular hybrid as well. We're hoping to test that vehicle for you as well. So we will just discuss the minimal changes to the 2025 model year and its positioning versus other luxury plug-in competition from Volvo Mercedes, as well as from its own lineup of Lincoln cars in terms of pricing and how competitive it is. So basically the car itself didn't change much. We had a beige car before. This one is a blacked out red, fire engine red. They have their own name for it, of course. It still has an opening sunroof, which is a great feature. The black grille looks very nice, as do the black rims on this car. Besides that, there's no other changes, cosmetic changes to it. Lights are still the same. They call it the diamond LEDs, DRLs. Of course, the DRL headlights. The plug is still here on the driver side front, which is convenient for certain charging, as is the fuel filler cap is on the same side. It's on the both. They are both on the driver's side. We won't give you the look inside once we jump in, of course, and take you for a test drive, but we've shown you last year the trunk and everything else. The unibrow in the back at night looks very nice. Here it is from the other side. It's quite a nice color, of course. And let's show you the beige interior. It's very bright, especially with the open sunroof. So let's quickly just show you the interior. Here it is, did not change since last year. A beautiful opening sunroof, which is going to help me shoot the video of the test drive for you to discuss all the changes as well as the results of our testing. So that's about it for the walk around, and let's jump inside and tell you all about our testing. Okay, so let's jump in, take you for a quick spin and tell you all about the results of our testing and the comparison with other luxury plug-in compact SUVs. Okay, here we are in the amazing 24 ways adjustable seat. So let's start with some of the specs in case you haven't watched last year's video. Let's turn on the climate. It's kind of nice and sunny outside, not very warm, super temperature of around 25 degrees. We're fully charged, showing 40-kilometer range, but we'll tell you in a moment how much we're actually able to drive. In terms of the specs and pricing, the 2025 Lincoln Corsair starts at 49,000 in a regular gas and 59,000 roughly Canadian dollars for this plug-in version. So 10 grand premium to get into a plug-in. At that price, it's actually 20 grand more than its cousin on which it is based, which is the Ford Escape plug-in hybrid. And that one starts at only 39,000 Canadian dollars. Of course, it's very basic, no luxury options. And also it is a front-wheel drive, where this cousin is actually all-wheel drive. Same 266 horsepower total power and a 16 kilowatt-hour battery. That being said, let's not waste any more time and take you for a quick spin and tell you about the results of our testing and our thoughts on a comparison. We hate this kind of a button arrangement on the Lincolns. We get confused. If you remember a PR&D, maybe you'll get used to it after a while. We prefer the regular shifters on cars, whether it's here or there. The buttons just don't do it for me at all. Okay. We're just doing our test here, as usual, on the shores of the Georgian Bay. We have test driven it a few times. from Toronto to Georgian Bay, a distance of about 150 kilometers using both the side roads and the main highways. And we've actually driven it as well from here to Collingwood, from Midland to Collingwood, a distance of about 75 kilometers. So we'll tell you about that as well. There's really no need to mention any of the charging. The charging is now at 7 kilowatts, level 2 only, no level 3. And that's kind of one of the differences. So first of all, price-wise, this car starting at 59, but as equipped is actually 79, 80 grand. So it's got 20 grand worth of option. That's a lot, like $80,000. Starting at 60, you can argue it's kind of a good starting price, but stuffing it with 20 grand worth of options, as nice as these 24-way adjustable seats are, and Blue Cruise and etc., there's really, it's way too much. You know, by the time you reach 80 grand, there's better choices out there. The other issue is that even at 59 grand, let's call it 60 grand, it's only 2 grand away from its much larger Nautilus hybrid. That car is much more sophisticated, newer, much more technology, a full width digital screen. So we're hoping to get hold of one of those because now we're also testing hybrids. And the problem is that that car is only priced a couple of grand above this one, and it is much larger and also available as a regular hybrid and not a plug-in hybrid. And again, in terms of the Lincoln lineup, this is now the only plug-in because the Aviator plug-in hybrid has been discontinued. Not enough sales to justify producing that version. It was basically overpriced. It was over $90,000 Canadian, at which point it was competing with much better competition from Porsche, like a Cayenne plug-in hybrid, X5 plug-in hybrid, GLE plug-in hybrid, all of which were more powerful, quicker, with bigger batteries. So how does this car compare? We won't bother putting it in sport mode. The modes we've explained in our previous videos. The drive modes, the button is here, so it's nice that it's here. The Blue Cruise buttons are here right on the steering wheel. One button activation and it automatically starts in Blue Cruise. It'll do auto steer for you on even in the city, but the actual hands-free is only geo-locked to 400 series highways, unlike the Chevy Super Cruise, which basically works on some side roads as well. Okay, so the results of our testing now. We've driven, so the rated range is just around 40 kilometers, and we saw it was showing 40 kilometers at full rate now. However, driving on the side roads without climate, we managed to drive it up to about 55 kilometers or so. On the highway with climate, we've driven only maximum around 45. We weren't really pushing it. We were using the Preserve EV or Pure EV mode. Once the car is fully charged, the Pure EV mode appears here. Like we can kind of show it right now. Let's change the modes. Okay, there it is. So it's normal, Preserve EV, Pure EV. When the battery is discharged, the Pure EV mode does not appear anymore. But let's just keep it for the purpose of this test drive in Pure EV mode. So again, 40 kilometers and 16 kilowatt hour battery is not it's not stellar compared with some of the other cars, especially that at 60 grand right now. You have a choice of the Volvo XC60, which is a larger car. It has also an 18 kilowatt hour battery, so slightly larger than this, but it has 450 horsepower compared to 260 right here. So it's a way quicker car, and it's also bigger. This car is a compact SUV. It's more sized like an XC40. XC40 is available as a plug-in hybrid in Europe. Here it's only available as a pure gas or pure electric. So there's no really equivalent at Volvo, but at the price of 60 grand, you can get a larger XC60 T8 plug-in hybrid with way more power and slightly bigger battery. The other issue is at 64 grand, so very close to this price, base price, you get, excuse me, the Mercedes GLC plug-in hybrid 350e, which has a huge battery and a 100-kilometer range. So the power is also more because it's 311 horsepower versus 266 here. And the GLC again is larger. This is more sized like a GLB, you could say. And the GLB actually has a third row, even though it's smaller than the GLC. So again, competition is rude. We see a lot of the Lincoln Corsairs on the road. However, most of them are regular gas, not too many plug-in hybrids that we observed on the road at all. So all in all, it's a capable car. The problem is competition from within its own Lincoln lineup, with a slightly larger and more powerful and a hybrid Nautilus hybrid HEV, and also from Volvo and Mercedes, where the plug-in hybrids around the same price are bigger and they are more powerful and they have larger batteries. So again, Lincoln should update this car to give it more power and a bigger battery. It's about time. Perhaps with next generation it's going to happen. For now, unfortunately, it's the only plug-in car in the Lincoln lineup. With the Ford pushing into new, more affordable platforms right now, perhaps there's a chance that the Lincoln is going to also enjoy some pure electric and plug-in hybrid cars, because everybody is going back to plug-in hybrids these days, especially. So there's hope for better plug-in hybrids and pure electrics and Lincoln, which haven't happened yet. So that's about it for our impressions and the competitive positioning of this Lincoln Corsair plug-in hybrid. If you have any questions regarding this test, don't hesitate to comment under our video and we'll be happy to answer your questions. As usual, don't forget to press the subscribe button on our channel to be informed when the next video will be coming. And we have lots more video reviews coming for both pure electrics, plug-in hybrids and regular hybrid cars here to our channel. Excuse me. We are hoping to cover some of the world famous auto shows for you as well, including the Munich Auto Show coming in the next few weeks, and we're hoping to be there to cover it for you. So thanks again for watching, and thank you to our sponsor, Condos and Castles Realty Inc. You can find them at www.condosandcastles.com. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you at the next review.